Hi, I'm Michael, and I'm a Preflight Specialist with FireSprint. So today we're going to do a double-sided corrugated plastic sign. The best way to think about asymmetric double-sided, you think of it kind of like a book fold. The way we print, it gets flipped horizontally, so your artwork is going to fold together and then cut. So whatever it is on the front needs to mirror what's on the back in order to get an appropriate cut. If you know how to use the template, this will be easy. If you don't, there's instructions. The blue line is your finished size, the green line is your safe zone, and you're going to want to keep any important parts of your artwork inside of that safe zone. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to get your artwork all designed and on the template for the first side. The best way to think about, so the first thing I'm going to do, open up my artboards by going to Window, and then at the top of the list here, there is artboards. That'll give me my list of artboards in Illustrator. Let's move that to the side, and I'm going to create a second artboard. This is just the easiest way for me to do it. You can do it as separate files entirely, but it's easier for me to think about it when I have them side by side and can see them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to unlock my safe zone and through cut layers. I'm going to select all three of the layers, the artwork, the through cut, and the safe zone. I'm going to hit Control C to make a copy, and then I'm going to Control V to paste, Control G to group it, and then I need my align window, and it may be in the toolbar at the top. I just have it in my align window currently. And then I'm going to make sure that it is aligned to artboard, center, align, horizontal align center, vertical align center. And now I have a copy of my artwork, and then all of that got pasted onto my safe zone. I'm going to move it to layer 1 so that it's all correct. Control Shift G to ungroup, select my safe zone line, put it back on my safe zone layer, and select my through cut line and put it back on my through cut layer, just so that everything stays nice and tidy. Right now, it would cut the shape of the front reversed for the shape of the back, and you would end up with parts of your artwork getting cut off in large amounts of white space, and nothing's going to line up right. It's going to look kind of weird. So the first thing that I'm going to do is go ahead and select everything on the second artboard. You can click and drag to select everything on the second artboard. And then I'm going to right click, go to transform, and reflect. We're going to reflect it vertical, and then we're just going to go ahead and click OK. And now everything is reversed. And the problem with this one is now my text is reversed. Everything else is probably fine. You can do your edits to make it look how you want now, but the main thing is going to be that I 100% need to reflect my text. And this, in the case of arrows, might be easier because they just flip. It's a square, it's not going to be a problem. This is a bit of an odd shape, so when I reflect it, my text is going to go the wrong way. So this will need a little bit more designing on the back. You could leave it in the same angle. I don't like the way that looks, so I'm going to tilt it the opposite direction, just so that it still reads left to right and fits the design. The wolf's head, it would probably be fine to have it facing outward. I would like it to be facing inward, I think. So we're going to see what that looks like and do the same thing. Select it, right click, transform, reflect, vertical. I'm going to make it face inward because I want it to face the letters, but that also will need to be adjusted to stay within the safe zone and on the file. We can go ahead and save this file and name it. We're going to go File, Save As, save on your computer. I'm going to name this Wolves Megaphone and save, and that will give me a 2-page PDF. It will save each artboard as a separate page in the PDF, and this can be uploaded and split by our website into the front and back. So when you go to order it, you'll want to make sure that you select double-sided different than front file. Otherwise, it's only going to give you one upload and you're going to get incorrect artwork. And that's the basics of front to back. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions about this or need any assistance, feel free to give us a call.